It's 5:30 a.m. Monday, 14th of October. I decided to make this video just to record my day, just for myself. I'll show you. Yeah. 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 For the last month, I've been waking up 5:30 every single day, and my so-called morning routine consists of four steps, actually five. So the first one, you saw it, drinking water with salt, because salt is basically the same as electrolytes. Then 10 minutes meditation, 10 minutes manifestation, stretching and journaling, and I will show you each of them. But honestly, for the last 2 days I haven't been doing it because I was going sunrise surfing. I have a meditation pillow with the right posture. My meditation is inspired from the book Becoming Supernatural by Joe Dispenza. I'm breathing in and squeezing my bum, and then I focus on each of the 8 chakras, like from bottom of my body till the top, to activate them. And then once all of them are activated, I slow down to normal breathing and basically just focus on the 4th chakra in my heart. And for manifestation, I am showing gratitude to the things which I have, and most importantly, things I don't have yet. And I feel it with my body like I have them. Our brain doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. It was proven by many experiments on the MRI. I just say thanks for the things which I don't have yet, but for my brain, I convince my brain I already have them. Sun is coming soon. You see there's a bit of the pink color. What a start of the day, right? Another amazing week. So what I usually do next is journaling. I have this book. It takes literally a minute of my day, and it helps me to stay consistent. So I usually write in the morning for yesterday. And I also can read what happened last year. And this is my second book, and I'm going halfway right now. And it will be in the end of this year, and 2024 is going to be 7 years completed of journaling, which is, I think, my most consistent and the strongest habit. And the last step of my morning routine, it's a little stretching, just to kind of activate my muscles and my body to help it to wake up. For the last year, since I moved to Bali, my life was all about going out. It was all about eating a breakfast out and then working in the cafe or co-working space. And I was really enjoying this rhythm. I was really enjoying this lifestyle because thanks to this, I could really explore Bali. I could really explore the area where I live, and I could build my social circle. And today I will spend most of the time at home because the weekend I was pretty active. So today I want to really focus on myself. I want to work. I want to have some productive hours, and I will only go to work out in the evening. And I'm not going surfing today, even though the forecast is good. I'm just taking a break because I've been surfing 4 days in a row. I think today is a good day to take a break. We are in Q3 right now, it's middle of October, and I really feel I'm a little bit behind of my yearly goals, like annual goals. We'll have some big swell in midweek. I think Wednesday and Thursday is going to be pumping. So let's see, maybe we can get some big waves. And then on Wednesday, we're going to finally sign the land deal. I am starting a real estate project here in Bali, but more on this later. And by the way, while I'm recording this, my phone is still in the airplane mode. I try to keep it as long as possible, at least until 7 a.m. I moved to this house 2 weeks ago. It's in the south of Bali, and number one feature of this place is the ocean view. To be honest, it makes a huge difference for me. It's a house of a good friend of mine, who also lives with us. So this is the room. I just show you around. It's still a bit messy. But this is the desk. I have my here like different notebooks, journals, and everything. Um, this toy, my mom made it. What I like about this room is really tall ceilings. It has so much space. Everyone, please subscribe and follow this account, whatever it is. This is my Kindle. Right now, I'm reading the book which is called The Fifth Agreement. I have mouth tapes, which I will tell you a bit more later, but this used to be my brand. I used to produce them, but not anymore, but I still have some stock. I have blue light blockers, because sometimes, yeah, I know I shouldn't do this, but in my bed I just check Instagram, answer messages. So I use this, and then I have a bit of an altar, place with good energy. I think it's time now to grab a coffee. You know the rules that we shouldn't drink coffee in the first hour. This helps to avoid this afternoon, you know, the moment when you feel a bit sleepy and tired. So I thought that I am the only one awake, but apparently not. So this is Arthur, my flatmate. He's a legend, you see. 6:30, he's already awake. I'm sure he's doing something very good for his body, right? Okay, for me, coffee time. Life in Bali is all about going out, eating out, having coffee out. But now, because I want to keep this energy, I want to keep the energy which otherwise I will spend on deciding where to go, what to order, and also say hi to all my friends, which you see every day in these coffee shops. I just try to, as an experiment, direct it to my creativity and see how it goes. I used to work in co-working space for almost a year. Now I'm really excited to have my space at home. We make it really productive. You see, they have like tripods and everything to record content, but we don't. We have even some light. And yeah, you see the ocean from here. Look, these are our surfboards. All of us are surfers, which is amazing because we can have some quality time together. Speaking of morning routines, you see that I'm not the only one. So today is Monday, and I will start my working day with a bit of the reflection. So I have this book which my sister actually gave me. It's the first time I use a paper book. Usually I use Notion, and I still use Notion. I have my calendar there, and I write my daily to-dos and weekly to-dos there. But I just try to do this with the paper because I think like when you write it, it feels a bit more like you commit more to that. I want to reflect on the week before. I want to set up goals for this week, and also I want to use a framework which I might share later to plan my next weeks. And I think it could be an excellent point to talk with you guys about where I am right now. I live in Bali since last year, and in 2024, at least the first half of 2024, my main goal was to grow my agency, which is called Codebusters, which means long working hours, constant business pressure. And to be honest, we were doing quite well in the beginning. We were a team of 12 at some point. Things were getting more and more challenging inside the team, which ultimately brought us to the point that in July 2024, so 3 months ago, we decided to split with my business partners, and I intentionally put the business operations on hold to heal after my burnout. So I was pushing so hard for almost a year that I completely burned out, and I give myself some time. I promised myself that I won't touch this business until I feel inspiration again. My mom and my sister were here in Bali. I was having some good time. I went on a vacation to Mentawai Islands for a surf trip, and I came back very energetic, very inspired, and feeling empowered to work on this business again. And I will give my best until the end of the year and see how it works. So if I manage to do some sales and find some good clients, I will continue doing this. If not, I will retire this business knowing that I give my 100%, that I gave my best, that I tried, and I will be in peace with myself that everything which could be done was done. And this is my focus for now, business-wise. In addition to that, I have one client from Australia, a startup in the compliance field. They're amazing, amazing team. I'm really happy to work with them. So now it's 8 a.m. and I will start doing my actual client work right now. I usually work around 4 hours a day for the client. Also have an Indonesian lesson in the afternoon, and then around 4, 5 p.m. I'll go to workout, and then I have mobility class. I'll go home, have dinner, and go to sleep. So today is I hope, going to be a very productive day. And right now I'll just serve myself some breakfast. Usually I fast for like 14-15 hours. The goal is 16, but I rarely achieve it because I'm getting hungry. So I'll serve myself some fruits, then cottage cheese and with the yogurt. For breakfast I usually eat either eggs or cottage cheese. So I want my breakfast to be high protein. My fruit consumption basically skyrocketed since I moved to this house because we have a fruit delivery guy who brings fresh fruits from the market. I'm using watermelon to fix the phone. We have some mangoes here, dragon fruit, I love it. Pineapples, everything. So now it's papaya, it's been in the fridge for a while. I think it's time to eat it today because I'm experimenting with sugar-free diet. I'm eating a lot of fruits. So that's what I got before breakfast. Papaya with a little bit of salt. Let's give it a try. Amazing. Every time, just getting better and better. Nutrition is a massive topic for me because first of all, I'm super curious about this, like how our nutrition influences our body and what we need to eat and consume to be in our top performance, mentally and physically. And secondly, I just like it, right? So I have like relatively active lifestyle, so I'm training every day. It's either surfing or a gym, weightlifting, helicopter. And for me, breakfast it's usually either eggs, like 4 or 5 egg whites, or cottage cheese. Because usually when you eat out in Bali, you eat eggs. So I've been eating a lot of eggs in the last months. So now I kind of change in a few days cottage cheese, a few days eggs. And this is very usual for me because I grew up in Russia and we eat a lot of cottage cheese, like a source of protein. So that's what I made. It's a cottage cheese, maybe 150 grams, then yogurt, then I have a banana, pumpkin seeds, coconut flakes, and a little bit of honey. Alright, it's almost midday. To be honest, not much work has been done. I think the issue today is that I'm not very focused. I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. So what I've done is that I made like significant progress into my planning. I started to work. So this week, maybe today or tomorrow, I want to launch the outreach campaign again for my agency. And also I published a few bits of this vlog to my Instagram and already got some feedback. Not a lot. Okay, it's 1 p.m. I've done so many things today and now I have Indonesian class. Kemarin pagi aku sama teman-teman pergi ke pantai surfing. Habis itu kita pergi ke BJS minum kopi bersama dan bicara sama teman lain. So when I moved to this house, I was very excited to cook again and I wanted to cook every day for myself. But my excitement lasted only 3 days. After 3 days I was already tired. So now I have this food delivery from Balanced Lane. If you watch this, give me free food. So every time it's a surprise because I don't know what's inside. So this is my lunch. Let's see. I have chicken breast, I have couscous, a salad, and then some roasted veggies. I think it's amazing. So let's dive into this. I'm hungry as an animal. So it's 4 p.m. now. I'm kind of done with work. At 6:30 I have a mobility class. It's my favorite class, not a workout. And then before that I want to do some proper weightlifting. And it will be my first sport of the day, like first physical activity of the day. Therefore, yeah, I need to move. So I have a new habit now. I try to always wear a helmet. So I bought this helmet in Germany. It's a very good one from a very good brand. So I kind of educating myself to wear it all the time because otherwise, what's the point? So in Bali, if you live long term, I think it makes total sense to buy a bike, even though you can rent for a very good price. Basically, this bike worth maybe 2 years of renting. That's mine. So maintenance is very cheap, running this is very cheap, and in the end they don't really lose value that much with time.
work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Always had a way to make it work and find another route. Yeah.
Okay, I spent like almost 3 hours in the gym, 15 workout, then like 3 kilometers walking, and then mobility training. Now just go home, have dinner, and this is how the most boring day of the month is going to finish. So I got home, and now it's dinner time. So what I got is a lot of fish, mashed potatoes. This is made of tempeh, I think, and out of veggies. It's a massive portion, but I'm really hungry. Okay, now it's 9 p.m. I'm home, ready for the night. You know, starting something new is always challenging when you do something for the first time, or you're in the beginning, you're always full of self-doubt and you're asking like, why even doing this? Because it's so far away from my expectations. But the amount of feedback which I received today and amount of support is unbelievable, and of course it's very motivating. So now I'll just read the book for maybe half an hour, and 9:30 I want to be already sleeping. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, thank you for watching, and more videos will come. This is how the most boring day in Bali looks like. Bye.